Okay, I wanted to go over the syllabus with you. It's quite lengthy, but I tried to include everything in there to help clear up any questions that you may have. My office phone number's on there. I probably won't be in the office a whole lot. Email is the best way to get a hold of me. I typically return emails pretty quickly, unless it's the evenings or on the weekends or it's a holiday. And then during that time, I will respond the next business day. If it's during the week, I always respond within 24 hours. If not, maybe it's gone to the junk mail or something crazy has happened to it. So just drop me another email, but give me some time to respond to that, please. Lab is required. It's about 45 hours of lab. Just like with 260 and 160, it's a requirement. You have to go. There's 2 no-call, no-shows. For every no-call, no-show, your lab grade is dropped a letter grade. You have to have a C or better in both lecture and lab to pass the class. The textbook, Infant and Toddler Development and Responsive Program Planning, is the book that we will use. You will use it quite a bit for your weekly readings, those types of things. We will also use a virtual lab school website for some videos that you'll watch throughout the summer semester as well. The ITERS book is no longer a requirement. I found a different format to use to help save you some money with that. On assignments, on most of them I use safe assignment, which is like Turnitin, which checks for plagiarism. No more than 15% on those. If it's more than 15%, you'll receive a 0. The second time it happens, then further disciplinary action will happen with that. All assignments, you'll be able to see what the match is. I will always grade the last assignment that is submitted. I have it set up in Blackboard to where you can upload multiple attempts. I will grade the last one. If you have any questions or comments on the grading, please do that within 24 hours of the grades being posted. Beyond that, then there will be a chance that I may not change your grade. So you get notifications when things have been entered, so go in and double check to make sure that I scored things accurately. It'll say some stress and frustration for you and me at the end of the semester when you do that. That's about lab. For lab, you have to have a current family care safety registry, current TB skin test, and current professional liability insurance. You should be receiving emails from John Reinert if you're missing something. Those must be completed by Friday of the first week of classes, or you will not be allowed to go to lab and you will not be allowed to make up those times. So it's crucial that you get those in now. There's some confidentiality statements that you will sign, photo release statements that you will sign. Basically what happens at lab stays at lab. You can mention things in assignments to me, but not outside of lab. There's no reason for you to videotape or document anything with the kiddos, which is much different than the 260 class that you took. Cell phones should not be out, should not be using them during lab at all. The next part of the syllabus has the week. I start the week starting on Sunday, and then the assignments and things that you'll work on throughout the week will be listed in there. These assignments are due on Sundays at 11:30 p.m. It's a summer class. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of assignments, a lot of things to read, a lot of things to do because we're cramming 16 weeks into 8 weeks. So know that going in that there's going to be a lot. I've taken out some of the assignments to try to help eliminate some stress on your part as well. I have assignments due on Sunday evenings at 11:30. Gives you 2 extra days, especially for the first week to get some things done. I do accept late assignments. Anything that is submitted after 11:30 p.m. is considered late. If it's 11:31, it's late, it's 25% off. The following day, it'll be an additional 10%, and I will only accept assignments up to a week after the due date. After that, it'll be an automatic 0 in the grade book. If you are having some technical difficulties, always, always, always take a screenshot, take a picture of your screen, send that to me in an email so I see what error message that you're getting. I totally get that there's problems with technology, but I need to see it, verify it to make sure that's what was really happening. Let's see. Some of the big assignments that you will do will be a portfolio, much different than, or a case study, which is much different than the one that you did in 260. It still has the part to where you observe the child, you do the developmental checklist, you plan an activity based off of that child's developmental needs, and you will implement your activity. You'll videotape it, upload it to me. I'm still working on that. Blackboard's not real friendly with uploading videos to Blackboard. I'm going to try doing some Google Drive things for you to upload your videos to that, hopefully to make it much easier so then I can observe those and the teachers don't have to at the Child Development Center. Then you'll do a self-evaluation. I'll evaluate the videos. You'll do those twice, kind of midpoint towards the end, and then your case study is described in detail in the syllabus as well. The other thing that you will do is an ITERS assignment. It's a modified ITERS. In the past, students have used the actual ITERS booklet. Last semester, we tried a condensed checklist, and it worked just fine. You can observe at the Child Development Center during your lab time. There's a specific week for you to do that. The teachers are aware of that, and we'll let you have the time that you are in lab that week to be able to spend time observing. Then you'll do a follow-up summary with that. Basically, what are the 3 strengths, what are 3 weaknesses, and 6 suggestions within the main headings for the ITERS. What the suggestion is, how much it costs, and what where you found that pricing. So all of your suggestions must include a cost. Some of them typically could be things that do not have a cost associated with them, but to make it consistent and fair with each student, then I want that cost to go along with that as well. The other thing is a curriculum resource file. Throughout the semester, you'll be creating handouts. I use those handouts as like a mini quiz. Do you really understand what that concept of that handout is? And then like, what is motor development? Can you describe gross motor and fine motor development? And then provide 3 activities for young infants, 3 activities for mobile infants, and 3 activities for toddlers within that handout. So it's like, for me, it's like a quiz without doing a quiz. Can you actually apply the information that you're learning during that week? And then with each learning module, there's some mini assignments. There's about 8 of those that you will do. Sometimes it's just watching a video, writing a summary, those types of things for you to do as part of mini assignments. So as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I will respond back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.